A New London landmark will soon be reduced to rubble as a city and its people try to come to terms with a devastating loss.
Ashes everywhere. I mean, I was covered with ashes, my jacket, the cars.
And we've lost a significant piece of our history.
We are hearing from witnesses to yesterday's collapse at that New London church and how that loss is impacting the people in the city. Good evening. Thanks for joining us tonight for the news at 6. I'm Mike Heideck.
And I'm Keisha Grant. We begin tonight with the demolition there that's happening in New London. You know, it's been a little over 24 hours since the roof of that church collapsed. The crews are wasting no time working at the site of what was Engaging Heaven Church in New London.
We have live team coverage tonight, starting with NBC Connecticut's Amanda Pitts.
Well, city leaders here in New London say they may never know why this historic church collapsed, but as you can see, 2 steeples remain, but not for long. They'll be torn down first thing in the morning. A hole in New London's skyline.
The skyline in the city has permanently changed.
As the demolition process begins on the centuries-old church that came crashing down Thursday.
All of a sudden, you see the white smoke, the boulders rolling down to the edge. The fence went flying towards the cars that were in the road.
Now 2 steeples remain. Friday morning, engineers surveyed them with the hopes they could be salvaged.
Who have determined, unfortunately, that the remainder of this structure will have to be demolished completely.
By Friday afternoon, heavy machinery started the teardown process. As next door at City Hall, the mayor got emotional.
It's heartbreaking.
They don't yet know why it collapsed and may never know.
We can rule out that this was an explosion. It was a catastrophic accident.
Overnight Thursday, crews searched through the stones, breathing a sigh of relief that no one was found. The person inside made it out unscathed.
I think everyone was worried if someone was under that rubble.
The church's last inspection was 2019. Its 2021 inspection never happened.
That would not have helped determine this situation.
A situation that's now a wake-up call for the city.
You can be assured that at least in this city, and I imagine many cities across the state, are going to be putting a closer eye on the condition of some of these historic structures, because this has certainly caught us by surprise.
Now we're told DEEP will be involved on a remediation plan for the remaining rubble. This whole demolition process will take 3 to 4 days. In New London, Amanda Pitts, NBC Connecticut News.
And Amanda goes on to report that Mass will be held by a local theater on Sunday at 11 a.m. Everyone is welcome. And they said first responders made sure that people could still get breakfast, too, something the church provided Monday through Friday for decades.
Take a look at this before and after side-by-side view of that site there. The church was designated an historic structure as part of the downtown New London Historic District. That's a dramatic view.
And right next door to the church, there's actually a dorm for students at Connecticut College. NBC Connecticut's Perseda Landaverde reports that those students now have to live elsewhere.
My backpack's in there, no school supplies, nothing.
Connecticut College students had to leave everything behind in their apartments and cars after an iconic church collapsed in New London on Thursday.
I mean, it was really, really loud. Sounded something like an explosion.
Junior Nick Musey was inside of his apartment and was shocked by what he saw out the window.
I was sitting on my couch right behind the window, and I opened the blinds, and I just see dust everywhere. The rocks were still rolling towards the window when I opened the blinds, and I got up and ran away. I was like, oh, man.
Over 50 students were moved from their housing to a hotel as a safety precaution and are being assisted by the American Red Cross.
They have been the greatest bunch of kids, and we've worked with them to make sure that their emergency needs are met.
I got a cold. Yeah, I got comb too.
The organization has helped with toiletries, snacks, and emergency funds so that students can buy an extra set of clothes if needed.
I had been working out earlier in the day and then got back and hadn't had time to shower before having to run out of the building. So it was nice to get some new clothes.
College officials say they are providing students with meals and hotel rooms on a day-to-day basis until they can settle back in.
We're not going to reopen the student housing in the Manwaring building until the demolition process is complete. But we expect that by early next week.
And as the community picks up the pieces, they are reflecting on the memory of a lost landmark in the city.
I mean, it's such a historic building. You kind of take it for granted. We see it every day, and then it looks so weird without the big steeple.
It was very sad because, you know, that's a church that's been an icon in the city for, you know, forever.
In New London, Briseida Landaverde, NBC Connecticut News.